You probably clicked on this video because you also want to reach top 500 in the finals, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, but not in the way you might expect. You see, everyone wants to be top 500, but nobody wants to actually put in the work to become a top 500 player. So in this video I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can improve that will lead you to reaching top 500. I will give you 5 different steps that if you follow correctly will 100% guarantee you to become Ruby. And this video is only for the players who actually want to improve at the finals. So if you want to be top 500, then make sure you watch to the end of this video. I am a top 300 light player and I have more than 900 in-game hours, so I know what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. The first tip is to have a mental map of where all the teams are on the map. For example, let's take Skyway Stadium. So let's say we're on Skyway Stadium and you're about to fight purple on Vault 4. And let's say pink just wiped orange team on Cash Out A. So this is why it's really important to be aware of all the teams. Since we're aware that pink wants to fight us here, it's better not to take the fight on Vault 4 because you are going to get third-partied by pink here. So instead, what you want to do is you want to back out and wait for them to fight it, so that way you don't get third-partied. And instead, when that team brings the cash out to either C or D, so this is why you need to be aware of other teams and make plays based on what other teams are doing. Another mistake that players make is that they don't know what they're doing. For example, oftentimes I see teams push the cash out that is closer rather than looking at all the other factors. Here's what I mean. So let's say you're on Skyway and you spawn in construction. So most teams would go to cash out A because it has more time, but instead you actually want to go to cash out B. Now the reason I say that is because orange and purple are already fighting on B. So if you third party B, it will be a free cash out because you just have to kill 2 free people and get B. That is easier than fighting a full 3 stack on A. So it's better to third party a cash out rather than fight a full 3 stack, even though there may be more time and it might be a better location. It's always better to third party. The next tip is something you guys are probably not gonna like. Yes, it's aim training. It actually amazes me how dumb everyone is. I'll give you an example. Whenever I ask someone who is trying to get Ruby, do you aim train? They always respond with no. And I ask why, they say aim training doesn't work, it's too boring, it's too hard, or they don't have enough time. Then no wonder you're not top 500. I'm not saying that you absolutely need to aim train to get Ruby, but what I'm trying to say is that if you don't put any effort into improving at the game, then you're not gonna get top 500. Like, all you have to do is aim train. That's all you have to do, and if you can't even do that, then how do you expect to reach Ruby? So I would say that 99% of people don't actually care enough to get top 500, or at least want to improve at the game. And on top of that, most people are too arrogant. So whenever I try to tell them how to improve at the game, they always give some dumb excuse on why they can't do it. Now, the most common excuses are aim training doesn't work. These people are the dumbest out of everyone. If you haven't tried to aim train, then how would you know it doesn't work? And if you have, then you probably aren't playing the right exercises, or you're playing exercises that are too easy. Try to do exercises that focus on tracking. As a side note, make sure your in-game sensitivity is the same one in aim labs. So the easiest way to do that is you basically want to move a certain distance with your mouse. You want to move that same exact distance in your aim trainer. And if it's different, you just want to adjust your sensitivity in your aim trainer to make sure it matches the same sensitivity in the finals by measuring the distance. Another reason why people don't aim train is because they say it's too hard or it's too boring. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be hard and it's supposed to be boring. That's why nobody does it. If it was easy, then everyone would do it. But since nobody wants to aim training will make you better than the players who don't want to aim train. The third excuse I hear is I don't have time. Like I said, you are going to have to invest time outside of the game to actually improve at the game. All you need is 15 minutes to aim train, and you will get much more quality out of your time playing ranked if you do. Once again, I'm not saying that you absolutely need to aim train to get top 500, but what I'm trying to say is that you need to put an effort to improve at the game. There are definitely more ways to improve at this game, but aim training is the easiest, most effective, and the most actionable thing that you can do right now, which will make you a better player. So I already explained how to improve your aim, so if you can at least try to aim train by using an aim training software like Aim Labs or Kovacs, then that will automatically put you ahead ahead of everyone else. Like I said, it's not easy to get top 500, so you are gonna have to put in a lot of work in improving if you want to get Ruby. Now here is another thing I hear people complain about. People always say, oh, my teammates suck and that's why I'm not top 500. There's actually a simple solution to that. All you have to do is look for teammates. You could use Discord and the official finals server. Once you're in the server, go to ranked LFG channel and make an LFG post. For example, so once you're in the finals server, all you gotta do is go over to the LFG channel. Since I'm North America, I'm gonna be in North America, and all I gotta do is make a post. So I want to be like LFG 35k, right? And then I'll do that, I'll put it there, and then people will DM me, and then I can find people that way. Or you can go to other people. This guy's at 34k light. All I gotta do, message, be like, yo, wanna run ranked. That's all I gotta do, and then you can find people that way. Let's say I like playing with this guy, then I can keep him added. So all you gotta do is do that like 10 or 20 times, and eventually you will have unlimited people to play with. So whenever you want to play, just DM everyone you have saved or you have added. So after playing with people, just add the people you liked, and eventually you will build a big list of people to play with, so you won't have to complain about bad teammates again. So I already explained map awareness, how to improve your aim, and how to get good teammates. So already, if you do these 3 things, then you should improve at the game at the very least. Next, I'm going to talk about positioning. For example, as a light, you always want to be playing off or playing opposite from your team. Basically, what this does is that you could crossfire players when a team pushes you. For example, so in this clip, I see a light on the roof, which means that pink team is going to push us. So I mark him my team marks him, and look where I'm playing. So notice how I'm playing opposite from my team. My medium and my heavy are playing in one spot. I'm playing on this roof. The reason I do that is to cover more angles. So in a second, my team is going to start fighting pink team, and then when they're fighting pink team, this other medium is going to rotate up the stairs. Since I'm playing this back angle, since I'm covering more angles, I'm able to get the flank on this medium since I'm covering more angles. So it's better to play off as your team as a light to cover more angles. And then this light tries to get res, and we get the wipe on him. That's basically why learning how to position on a cash out is very important. Furthermore, I do recommend saving a few clips of your gameplay so you could go back to see what you did wrong and figure out what you can improve. This will help you find your mistakes so you don't repeat the same mistakes next time. So I explained map awareness, how to improve your aim, how to find good teammates, and how to position correctly. So if you apply all of these things that I talked about, then I guarantee you that you will eventually reach Ruby, or at least improve at the game very quickly. Before you click off this video, I can see how many people subscribe to each specific video. So if you subscribe, it will show me that you guys want to see more of this. If you want to help make these videos, or you just want to chat with the community, then I put the Discord link in the comments.